Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we're going to be talking about and breaking down another overpowered pick for solo queue. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the season every day, so it's getting more and more important that you guys are winning every single game that you can, climbing up the ranks as fast as you can, so you're getting all of those end of the season rewards. So you need to know the latest best picks for solo queue that you can hopefully abuse at the end of the season. In this video today we're going to be talking about Samira in the top lane, but before we get into that I just want to mention real quick, if you guys are not already subscribed, definitely click that subscribe button really quick. It's fast, it's free, it's easy. It helps you guys stay up to date on all my latest content, and it helps me out a ton too, so I would appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subs before the end of the year. We're in the high 1800s right now, so again, every single person that clicks that helps out a ton, and I would appreciate it greatly. With that being said, here we go, getting right into this. So Samira is a champion that everyone hates. Everyone knows she's really annoying. Everyone hates playing against her, and it's because she's pretty busted. Her kit is absolutely crazy. It's completely overloaded, and we need to take advantage of that as much as we can. So getting Samira on your team is almost always going to be a good thing. Yes, she is primarily an AD carry. She can even see some play as a very strong mid laner, but obviously these ranged champions, these AD carries, especially the ones with overloaded kits, are always going to be good top laners, especially into the right matchups, especially if you can get it into a melee matchup that you can bully out. Samira is going to be a very good pick. Right now we are watching gameplay of Revenge playing Samira in very high challenger. This is the absolute top of the North American ladder. And again, these are guys that care a lot about winning, care a lot about climbing, and are trying their very hardest. So if he thinks Samira is worthy of being a top laner, there must be something here. It must be at least worth diving into a little bit. There are a lot of ranged top laners that are very good right now. We're seeing a ton of Lucian, and Samira is kind of in that same vein. The only thing that sucks about Samira is she is kind of short range, so you have to be careful. There are some matchups that can be a little bit scary for her, but her kit is so good. Again, she's just so strong. Her W is an absolutely insane ability. She can absolutely bully people out, especially with her ranged autos. And yeah, you can just absolutely dominate the lane phase, and as long as you ward correctly and know where the jungler's at and stuff, and know when to back up and when to play aggressive, you can win a ton of laning phase, snowball the game out of control, and then just absolutely win the game from there. Samira does have her highest win rate with barrier and flash. You can take TP, you can take ignite, those are both going to be fine, but the highest win rate is barrier. That's going to allow you to stay extra safe, so you can be more aggressive, maybe even go for 2v1s on ganks and stuff, having the extra combat summoner. But ignite's going to be great for that as well, and then TP is going to give you that kind of safety where if you do mess something up, you can TP back, or you can just TP back and continue keeping the pressure on. As far as the rune setup and everything for this, because you do need to have the right rune page when you're going into any game, it's obviously going to be very important. Starting off on the right foot, you're going to be wanting to take Conqueror. Obviously Samira is very good with Conqueror. She absolutely abuses it. The healing is so nice on her. She stacks it up so fast. It's going to be Conqueror with Presence of Mind, Legend Bloodline, Coup de Grace, and then Domination secondary for even more healing with Taste of Blood and Ravenous Hunter. All of that extra healing is going to make Samira so annoying, so hard to kill. And yeah, you're just going to be really annoying. You're going to be an AD carry marksman type that's going to do insane damage, especially with your ultimate, which is absolutely crazy. You're going to be hard to kill because you have healing. You get like kind of pseudo tanky in a way, and then your W is going to allow you to block projectiles too, so you're going to be hard to CC, hard to lock down, hard to kill, and you can kill their whole team. And yeah, so you just want to use your range early to be very aggressive, build up a CS lead, build up an item advantage, run over your lane, and then able to snowball that into team fights very well, because Samira does scale into the mid game insanely well. With 1 to 2 items, she's an absolute monster hyper carry. As far as the build, you're going to want to go for an Essence Reaver into Berserker Greaves into Infinity Edge, and then Samira is very good with a Death's Dance third item. Gives her even more of that pseudo tankiness, more of that healing, makes her even more unstoppable. But with Essence Reaver and Infinity Edge, that's really where she's going to be an absolute monster in terms of just her raw damage output. Some other items you can go looking to round out your build: Phantom Dancer, Bloodthirster, Guardian Angel. Any of those items, depending on the situation scenario, are all going to be very strong. As far as your skill order, you're going to start out with a point in Q, then a point in E, then finally a point in W third. We're going to be maxing Q, maxing E, and then finally maxing W, obviously putting a point in ultimate when you can at level 6, 11, and 16. Again, Samira, you do have to be careful in certain matchups. I wouldn't necessarily even say blind pickable, but as a counter pick, if you can get a good melee matchup for Samira, you can absolutely abuse them, and you can be really strong. Also, another advantage of Samira is that when you pick her in the draft, they're not really going to expect her to be top lane. So even if you did have to blind pick her or want to blind pick her or whatever, just because she's a really fun champion to play, you're not going to be getting counterpicked very often, because I don't think many people are going to suspect that you're playing Samira top. So you should be able to work it into a lot of advantageous lane matchups, and really get to pick and choose when you want it. But yeah, if you're just spamming Samira top, you're definitely going to run into some tough matchups. You're going to run into some games where you get camped by the other team's jungle, and then you're not really even going to be able to lane bully or anything like that. So it is going to be a little bit difficult. If you are duo with your jungler, that's going to help out a ton too, so they can help you put extra pressure and even protect you in the top lane. Because again, this is going to be a very annoying matchup where the other laner's probably going to be calling for gank assistance a lot, probably calling for the enemy jungler to hover them a lot, or you're just going to be able to absolutely bully them. You're looking to get a huge CS advantage, harass the other guy, get some plates, and then really snowball that lead through top lane into those mid-game team fights. But yeah, I think this is a really, really strong pick. I think Samira is very, very strong right now. She's very busted. She's very broken. She's very annoying to play against. You're going to tilt people just by even picking her, by even having to lane against her, and you're going to get that mental edge. But yeah, she's definitely a strong pick in AD carry, in mid lane, in top lane. I've even seen some Samira jungle that can be really, really strong as well. But yeah, if you're looking for another top laner or just another fun champion to play as you kind of wind down in Season 10, Samira in the top lane might be the choice for you. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Samira in the top lane? If you try it out, let me know how that goes. Subscribe to update on my latest content. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.